guys, today I just wanted to sit down and talk to you about a few things that have absolutely changed my life. These are very small daily habits which honestly it changes the way I go about my day, and these small little habits, as long as you stay consistent, you don't have to like do it every single day all the time, but if you start doing it like consistently, try to do it every single day, it will make the most impact on your life, what it has on mine. First small daily habit that has changed my life completely, this is like at the top of my list, is making the bed. I used to be the person who was like, what's the point in making a bed, like I'm gonna get back into it, it's just a waste of time. But honestly, when I get up, I normally remove the covers and then open the window so that there's like circulation going around and my duvets and that can breathe a little bit. And then once I've had my breakfast and I've done everything that I need to do, gotten ready or whatever, I go back into my room and I make my bed. Honestly, after making my bed, my mood completely shifts. Good start to the day, like something that's positive, something that you've ticked off the list. Just looking at the bed all nice and done, it brings me peace in some kind of weird way. I've noticed that on the rare occasion that I don't make my bed, I feel more chaotic and I feel more stressed. Even though it's such a small thing, it makes such a big impact. Like I said, I used to be that person who was like, what's the point in making it? I'm gonna get back into it every single night, like waste of time. But if you think like that, you can apply that to other things, which you wouldn't normally think like that. Like I could say, what's the point in putting my dishes away? I'm gonna be eating later, I'm gonna get all the plates back out, I'll just leave it there. What's the point in cleaning my car? It's gonna get dirty again, I'll just leave my car as it is. So it's kind of like not a thing that you have to do, but it kind of like is a change of mentality in the way that you see it. And once you've mastered that kind of mentality, then I feel like you can project that mentality onto other things as well. Second of all, I noticed that in 2020 I stopped writing in my diary, obviously because like not much is happening. I used to be a get up, write a list every morning kind of girl, but then 2020 happened and everything just went out the window, and I noticed that when I don't write my lists, even if I don't have anything important to do, I could simply write what I'm going to have for lunch, what I'm going to have for dinner, what am I going to do this afternoon, late afternoon, I want these things done before lunchtime. And I feel like without that list, I was kind of just like wandering around. I wasn't sure what I was going to have for dinner. I'd open the fridge and I'd be like, like I kind of feel like in a bubble. But I've noticed that from the beginning of 2021 I started writing my lists again, so it's been like a whole month of writing lists, and I've been so much more productive because I know exactly what I'm doing that day. I have tasks, I have things that I want to tick off, I know what I'm going to have for lunch, I know what I'm going to have for dinner, I'm not wasting any food. It's kind of just like the day is organized in my brain just because I wrote it down in the morning, so it really helps me, I think. Third thing on my list is a dedicated time slot to tidying. So instead of waking up and thinking, oh, I need to tidy this, I need to tidy that, I do a 30-minute or 1 hour, depending how busy the day is, power tidying. So whether that's putting the washing machine on, tidying up clothes, decluttering, doing the wash up after lunch, that kind of thing, I condense that all into the 30-minute or 1 hour power, I call it power tidying cleaning slot, so that I'm not feeling stressed throughout the day. And I know that if my place is messy in the morning, I know that during that power hour I'm going to sort it out, I'm going to have control over it. Once you've done that 1 hour of tidying, that's it. I don't do any more tidying until it's like late evening, bedtime, and I feel like that kind of gives me peace because I know that I'm not picking up things throughout the day, wasting my time. I just know that each like time frame, don't worry, it's gonna get sorted in that 1 hour tidying and cleaning slot. The fourth thing on my list is having a organized closet. Organized wardrobes, organized drawers, life-changing. just because first of all it makes me feel good, because obviously when I pull out my drawers I can see everything that I have and I know exactly what I want to wear that day, so I can find it easily. So not only does it save time because I'm not rummaging through my clothes, it means that there's less tidying as well, because before when my clothes were kind of like scattered everywhere and like it wasn't organized, I couldn't see anything. I was just pulling out clothes trying to find that one thing, and then after I pulled out all those clothes, when I came home from the day out, I'd be like, oh shit, my room is a complete mess, because I had to dig to find what I wanted to find, and now my room is covered in clothes and I have to tidy it up later. So I don't have any of that trouble anymore, because obviously when I pull it out I can see everything that I have. There's no rummaging, there's no messing up other bits, and honestly it's just life-changing. It brings me so much joy and peace to know that when I come home from whatever I'm doing or after getting dressed, my room is not a complete mess. I know where everything is and I know exactly what I have. So my last small daily habit is to, before I go to sleep, make sure that the sink and the kitchen is tidy and clean. I went through a phase where I just left it in the sink and I just left like stuff out at night because I was so tired. I would just have a shower and then I'd be like, oh whatever, I'm going to sleep. What I've realized is in the morning when I wake up and it comes to making breakfast, because obviously when I wake up the first thing I do is make myself a cup of tea and I make Aiden his breakfast, I've noticed that it brings me more stress because the sink is cluttered and I'm trying to get my kettle in underneath the tap to get water to make myself a cup of tea. Sometimes there's pans or pots that I want to use but they're still in the sink dirty, and I'm just like, oh, I need to wash it before I can make Aiden some breakfast. So now for the past year or so, I always make sure that before I go to sleep the sink is nice and tidy, it's empty, it's clean. All my pots and pans, dishes or whatever that I've had from dinner is nice and clean and it's ready to be put away or reused again. That my hob is sparkling clean and it's like nice and fresh and ready to use in the morning. And I feel like my mood and my stress levels have shifted so much, because when I get up I know that I'm going to wake up to a nice kitchen, a nice sink, I can put my kettle in easily, get the water, make myself a nice cup of tea and then start making breakfast for Aiden, and it just makes the whole morning routine, breakfast making kind of thing so much more enjoyable and less kind of like, oh, you know. So those are just some of my small daily habits. I'm sure I could probably make a really long video of like the daily habits that I've changed, but I'm gonna separate it and I'm gonna do another small daily habits video since becoming a mum, because I feel like since becoming a mum there's a lot of daily habits that have changed that keep me more productive and make the day flow a little bit better, especially with homeschooling and all that kind of jazz. So I'll make another video with all those things as well. I hope this video was really helpful. I purposely chose these kind of tasks because I know that they're easily done, and if you implement them slowly into your kind of like daily routine, I feel like these are very much adaptable. It's not like, yeah, go for a run, go to the coffee shop or go to the library, you know, those are more challenging. These are small daily habits that you can do starting from today or tomorrow, and hopefully you'll feel better and your mindset will shift a little bit. So I hope this video was helpful and thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. I really want to make more of this kind of content, so if you liked it, a thumbs up to let me know that you liked it would be much appreciated, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.